Thug Alchemist.
Alright, interesting. So Wisp and Tiny, two heroes that have very little armor, so Acid Spray can be very obnoxious in the lane for them, but at the same time Alchemist needs to watch his positioning if he is versus that dual lane. He should be just fine to farm, and it is.
Scouting him, they know they're doing this stack. S4 and Akke, hand in hand.
Thug.
They're looking to make their move, and it's a convenient timing where they can also take some of the stack for themselves. There's going to be the stun, there's the toss, there's the coconut. Falls all the way back, but Thug soaks up the damage and walks away. A double rotation comes out, and even SkyLark even shows up. And now they're going to look for some return fire. They're looking to make the jump on S4. Oh no, EGM tried to come in to assist, but now it could lead to his own demise. They go for the hunt on both Akke and EGM. EGM, a valiant TP, is going to be able to make it away, but not so good for Akke. He gets a solo chrono just for him, and SkyLark will pick that one up, and this game goes even now, Fogs, 2-2.
Specifically toward a Weaver, so he's able to just kind of like weave through the back lines.
Mid lane, Alliance still feeling pretty frisky, looking to move past the tier 2 onto SkyLark. He turns it around, gets a chrono onto 2, but there's no follow-up. The Alchemist, obviously not a part of this one, trying to maneuver from that top lane, but there's going to be another lasso. This one for the Weaver, and he goes down. No time lapse at all. It's not cool. It was on cooldown regardless, but a wonderful pickup for them. Nice little stomp. Akke's low, but there's no way really Finem can get in there. But this Alk is thinking about intercepting. Maybe next time he's going to be forced to fall promise himself to stay alive, but they're going to do a lot of bursts. It might be enough to finish him off, and it will. Loda continuing to move in and dishing out those quills just means that the damage will continue to stack. And they are really just kind of being the gatekeepers for this mid lane. Relocate back towards the Roche now, but it should be pretty apparent now on the side of Finem that this is happening. And it might force Alliance to just withdraw from doing it.
Bit of a waste of that false promise there to need to get the time lapse off. But this one ward from Alliance, again, they placed the same exact one, and it's doing so much work. Madara might get comboed up here.
Boom! He goes down. Very nice for Alliance. S4 now dominating, and every time they see the Greeks try to come in and intercept, that ward spots them out, and Alliance make their jump, and now can feel a bit more safe if they wanted to move in and finish out what they started in this Roche pit, but it looks like they may have second thoughts, that ward.
This ward is the MVP of the game.
And they dropped the sentry, but they still don't spot it out. Now they'll be able to take care of it. Will Alliance still make something happen with it, though? It looks like they're making the jump in. Bulldog just flying up and over.
Three-man stun.
Thug. Beautiful stun connection. The turnaround is going to be SkyLark with a two-man chrono. They're going to try to burst down the Wisp. They will be able to get it, but the cores muscle forward, and they're going to be able to finish off the Oracle. Now they're looking for Thug. Alliance with numbers on their side. Look to rush down the big behemoth here, and he is just slowed and gooed, tossed up and down, and he gets shredded. Tried to get off any sort of potential suicide, but it's not going to be there. SkyLark's going to be the follow-up. Madara gets back into the action, but now he's going to get hog-tied up, and this will lead to an Alliance 5-man wipe if they can get the finish, but he actually manages to get the time lapse off, and Sakuchi's back. They see him now, and they look to go for it, but it looks like Alliance might have to settle for the 4 instead. And Elder Time is just so nice to have for any sort of potential counter Roche play. This choke point works very nicely for something like an Earth Splitter. Bulldog sidestep. He's going to be popping the Lincoln. Madara very low. Backing away here, but you're right, he used the lasso and not the force staff on that Lincoln, so it's going to be wasted. EGM gets targeted with the Crow, they try to burst him down, but they can't do enough. EGM's going to be able to tether away, and he's good. Meanwhile, Thug up in arms with S4. First one to hit the deck is going to be the Oracle, and now Alliance begin their invade. SkyLark, the gatekeeper of the high ground here, not going to allow him to head up the path, while Madara, Thug, and company make them work with Loda. Loda actually getting the better of it, while back on the other side, it's SkyLark who's going to be isolated out on the right-hand front. They are up in arms, back in the mid. We can see it's Alliance who swarm around the Madara Weaver, and they'll finish him off. Meanwhile, up and over, it's Spartan and SkyLark desperate to try to get Bulldog, but they're not going to get it. It's S4 who rotates in, will be there for his buddy, and Alliance sweep through another wonderful team fight. Them out now. It's slowly beginning here, taking more of the jungle. Lasso pull back here. Bulldog able to snag up Spartan, and even a relocate. Pulls in S4 so they can just secure that one. Elder Titan goes down, and Alliance find an opportunity to maybe push in for a +1 objective in this mid-tier 2.
Yep, they should be able to get it just fine. Madara, however, is going to be able to get a trade at least.
Yep. He gets that tier 1 in the top lane and quickly rotates to the mid here, where possibly Alliance will begin their siege. I mean, you got that Aegis here to work with now. Loda going to be the tanky one in the front lines. No Aegis for him though, so can't overextend too much. S4 though, jump in, toss back for Thug, straight to a stun connection, but that's going to be the SkyLark counterplay. Looks to get the good chrono, it catches 2, but Madara alone is not going to earn enough damage to be able to get any sort of cleanup play. Thug healed up nicely though with help of the False Promise and his Mythical Rage, moving it back to full. Meanwhile, SkyLark, brief jump away will avoid the damage of the Death Ward, and now Chaos breaks out. Finem looks to isolate Loda. He is going to be a real tough cookie to crack, and he is on pursuit for Madara. Meanwhile, S4 is going to be able to isolate and finish off SkyLark. Loda very low. It's just taking too much time, and Thug is still not going to be able to get a beautiful force. Sends it to the high ground. Wonderful play from Bulldog. Thug saved up in the meantime from the False Promise, from the Fate Phoenix actually. Whew. Crazy fight there, and we're not done yet. Bulldog's got a new lasso, pull back onto the maybe next time support, and Alliance will take yet another big fight their way. Bulldog happy about this one, barrel rolling his way into what he feels like will be an easy game 1. Buyback is going to be forced out from the Thug Alchemist, but here comes Alliance on the mid lane.
Loda got so low. Like you said, beautiful 4-step from Bulldog, pushing him up onto that high ground.
Feeling pretty confident with their huge farm advantage that they could try to close this one out. Finem just waiting patiently to hope for an opening. Madara trying to creep it from the north, run to S4, burst him with the stun.
Splitter, just
there and then for nothing.
Whips them out. Whips completely.
Okay, now Madara. Force pops the link in, so Bulldog will get the lasso play, pulls them back. Decent SkyLark chrono. They are going to be able to take down both supports, but the cores are still alive and well. For the meantime, as they are split up, Bulldog's going to have to head south away from this fight, and Thug just determined to run down Loda. Here comes the concoction play. Loda, creeping with the ancient camp right now, is forced to do a corner, and it looks like Finem will finally be able to take a fight in their direction. It's been a long while before they're able to be in the positive.
And it looks like they're actually ready to go. They're trying to make the aggressive play.
Oh my god, Alliance are actually heading towards the top lane, while SkyLark, no, not going to be able to get the connection, but it actually will be on EGM. I just saw that. EGM does go down. This could be a wonderful start for Finem, and they quickly clean up the following support here.
Racks, though.
But yeah, Alliance inside the base, S4 whopping down these racks. Finem persisted though on getting the flank play, but it looks like they are able to snag up the SkyLark Faceless Void. Thug makes his move in, but it looks like he'll be the one stunned up. Madara going to be going down. He does have a buyback, might need to use it here to help his buddy and climb Thug. Thug is going to get hit up with False Promise as he tries to Chemical Rage his way back into this. Will heal up promptly, and Alliance do decide to double back. They already got what they needed from this lane, but
for the trade.
They are not going to get it. Look at him. He is running. He's going for the Megas here. If Alliance can stall out this fight in the top lane, they will get exactly what they need. And there he is, S4 in the base. Will force out the buyback. Oracle, I don't think you could do it alone. Meanwhile, Thug is able to get the finish, takes down Loda. S4 will be forced to withdraw, but he gets the 1 Rax, and now it's just one more. Fast the EGM S4 backdoor play here if they really wanted to.
Yep, they're doing it.
There it is.
They have the shard on Tiny too, so he's going to try to break through that back door, and he should just be able to.
Yep. That's one. And that leaves only a 70 life range Rax here at the top lane.
They're just YOLO pushing.
Yeah, Finem are like, they didn't move at all. The body language says, we're going for the jugular here. The only chance we have to win is to make a fight happen here and make the game win.
They got S4 in the chrono. There's no relocate to bail him out.
Oh my goodness, can they take him down in time? He will have enough money, it looks like, for possibly a buyback, and he will. 90 seconds, he'll be put in the sidelines otherwise, but here they come. Finem here. Full desperation mode for them. Can they make it happen here? Into the high ground they go, and Alchemist begins to chunk down this tier 3. Their base in the meantime still safe, but can they do enough to kind of just breach and get in to the Alliance fort? S4 now going to be forced to buy back here. Bulldog makes his move. BK beat up, grabs a hold of Thug, tries to pull back. Oh, it actually looks to go for SkyLark, but he gets the False Promise, and he will be saved. Thug in the meantime looks to go for Loda. Loda, his eyes are on the prize. He's going to get Oracle and finish him off here. And Alliance are going to be able to keep him backing away. And as you mentioned, that last Rax did go down. It's Megas at Finem. If they don't get this fight, they don't get this game. Alliance, though, it looks like they are going to be able to do it. They make their move for Madara, and, well, Madara, it looks like he'll be able to creep his way out from the trouble. Thug makes his move for Akke. Ooh, Akke gets the Ghost Scepter off. Will live, but not so lucky there for Bulldog. But it's not looking so good. In the end, buybacks begin to come out from Alliance. They know that the game is theirs. If they can just simply take this fight, and it looks like they may, they make their move for Madara. He's out of the game for 90 seconds without a buyback. Thug, their other last hope of a core, about to fall, and it looks like he will be dropped. stopped. 100 seconds, does have a buyback, uses it immediately to help keep the pressure out of their base, but I think that might have been it, Fog. That was
the damage is done.
The final hurrah for Finem. Alliance
are closing the game slowly but surely.
Madara, still 35 seconds if he had hopes of joining in for this final fight, but it doesn't look like he will be able to. And now, Alliance can just bully back Finem towards their fountain and try to go for the tier 4s. Not if Thug has anything to say about it. Spartan, unfortunately, though, will be caught out by Loda and his Abyssal. Gets locked down. False Promise will be able to keep him alive inside the fountain so he can fight on for another day. Thug, not able to save one of his tier 4s. Makes his move for S4, but now gets caught between 4 here. He's just trying to isolate EGM, but he's not going to get that. Bulldog gets a lasso, but then SkyLark jumps in, gets a nice 3-man chrono here. Loaded, though, makes his move for Thug right on the backhand side, and that's going to be the end of him. But just as he falls, Madara comes up, but that will be game. A hard, resilient fight from the Greeks, but Alliance, they do it, and they will take game number 1.
Yep. I got 4 incorrect predictions.
I got 1. Nice. I got 1. But nonetheless, stellar performance from Alliance here in game number 1. You know, you recognize with the Finem lineup, a bit on the greedy side, requires a serious amount of build-up, a lot of pressure on them. I mean, you're just kind of going down.
Got him.
You're feeling it, this one.
Got him.
We got it. Feeling it. And, you know, maybe something that Finem should have been expecting here, but nonetheless, we see our 5-man draft here fogged.
Yep. Lone Druid got his Midas up. Raindrop as well. Pretty much the standard that we do see. Bottom lane, Loda getting gone on.
That's a chrono.
Chrono.
Yep, and they make their move. Akke's there, though. The coconut slows him down, but it's not close enough to get the bounce play here.
No bashes.
But no bashes, and Loda's not enough damage to bring down the Swordsmith.
And
so
mid lane, they get another RP off, and they do bring him down. They bring down the Earth Spirit this time. Thug might get a trade kill.
He's trying, but the freaking cloud comes out, and he can't get his way through it, and it turns into a double kill for... Let's see, SkyLark, oh, he's still lingering around. This seems to be an easy pickoff. He waits once, waits twice, will be able to get the skewer all the way back and straight into his smoke screen here. Tricks to the trade will help clean that one up. Spartan shows up with the boulder smash, but could find himself in quick trouble. Gets the magnetize off first, but will only be a little bit of lingering magic damage. Can Madara get in and find some sort of double man chrono to help clean things up? Ooh, he's kind of cut between 2. Blind man stun is going to be off the mark. Madara jumps through, but still can't find Loda. Moves through. Is that a cat ward? Still can't find him. Turns the corner. Looks like Alliance have been able to slip fully away from this.
Yeah,
and eventually, another one. Yeah, they get their own re-engagement. Beautiful skewer back into a Blade Fury. Gets 1, almost gets 2. Madara will be able to time walk away to get a lot of that HP back, but I don't know how the timing's going to work here. Will they sweep in for the deny? Will Finem look to jump? Madara waiting. He's got that chrono in his pocket. Just in case this is a responsive Alliance, which it doesn't seem to be yet, but now comes Bulldog. Will they do anything about it here?
Here we go. RP online.
He's waiting.
3 together. Get all 3.
Got him. Beautifully done. Shockwave, Blade Fury. Chrono as the counterplay from Madara is respectable and nice, but do they have the damage to clear it up? It does not look like it. It looks like Alliance are going to get the better of this one. They take down 3. They'll only lose EGM, and now it's maybe next time a man on the run gets the Hex off while Madara, eating the Death Ward, will be forced to time walk back and away. They are able to catch up with that line and finish him off. It's a double kill for Bulldog.
Power.
Finem for coming by here. Alliance haven't been able to finish the ropes. Whoa, quick burst from the TA. We'll be able to finish off Akke. Alliance could be in a bit of an awkward position here.
RP on the ready, though.
Yep, and Chrono is not. So roll forward. Spartan ditches up the magnetize between 2. Gets the boulder smash off. That will prevent S4 from being able to be a good blinking position. Walks through. Magnetize will reset. They're trying their best to be able to get at least EGM bursted down. He's chopping every stone he can to be able to get it done. That, connected through, almost got EGM, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, Vacuum will bring Bulldog up and right on top of a wall up and above. The Chrono locks him down.
Teammate.
Oh no, just locking the Bulldog, and of course, maybe next time Line's not going to be enough, but with Bulldog still trapped on the high ground, Madara joins him, and he's just in a continuous battle with himself.
Oh, instant Hex by maybe next time.
But that Hex stops anything from having as a follow-up from Alliance. They still can't get him down. They finally will finish him off. It is going to be Darkseer who gets the credit because of the wall. turns into a 2-for-1, man. Finem doing their damnedest to keep him alive, but there's going to be the burst. They finally finish out the Lion, and here comes Spartan back for round number 2. Boulder Smash Silence onto S4. Madara leaps in for the follow-up play. Can they stop him from making it out? He's just going to commit the RP.
He's going to die anyway.
And boom!
Holy
They'll be
crap.
able to finish him off.
What
What
a
a wonderful comeback here from Finem. And look at this. They'll sweep in to hopefully get the finish. But look at this EGM. They don't have a sentry. Oh, God. He's got to be careful. The sideway damage. Oh, they finish him off anyway. They tied the roach pit. Oh, no.
Oh my god, this is unbelievable.
Oh, no. Finem on the move.
Whenever smoke
Parading down the mid lane.
Oh,
Maybe next time leaves out the front, but he didn't even have a blink. He got spotted. Loda pulls back. Oh, but there's going to be the jump. Madara. Oh, a bit. He's out of position here. And can't find the commitment yet for the chrono. Does go. He gets two. S4 and Bulldog. They decide to go for Bulldog instead. Can they burst him down in time? He's taking a lot of damage, but they can't finish him off yet. Vacuum right on the wall. RP has the counterplay. And my God, look at the damage flying up from Loda. Ultra kill by him as he wipes out 4. Oh my goodness, Alliance say, don't you dare.
All right, Battle Fury paying off instantly.
Whoa!
Yeah.
He just sliced right through.
Double cleave on an RP.
Oh.
Everyone literally
He slashed.
died.
He dashes. Wild card here at PI, securing at least a trip to Seattle. It looks like they'll take their racks and they'll quickly walk back in away here. Madara jumps right in. Smoke screen already set up. There's going to be the silence though. Keeps them safe. Boulder smash forward, blocks Loda, but very hesitant at Finem, knowing that they are a bit short on ammunition as far as what ultimates they can work with here. There's going to be the magnetize from Spartan. Loda could be going down, but that would be just, of course, his Aegis. Meanwhile, they set scores for Akke, who had been shoved into a hurt locker the most of this game, will be going down once more. Nice Boulder smash, backing wall combo, but really not everything. Okay, there's the chrono. Big chrono
No
catch,
damage though,
but
no follow-up.
yeah, can't get the follow for Loda, and the Bear is able to isolate Thug and keep him back in that bay. So Alliance are going to be good. And now they'll re-engage. Skewer a bit off the mark, but they'll finally finish off the Lion, and they're going to be down a man now. And Alliance can just move in for a second set of racks, and down south they go.
Yeah, now their ultimates are up. They have the Omni Slash with the Empower and the Battle Fury. They have the Magnets with the RP. And they're just getting a lot of economy from this too. They're all getting super rich from taking out these buildings and these X's.
Oh man. Nice little Blade Fury will avoid the stun, but once Loda hits that R button,
there it is.
Disaster. Boom, 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 boom. See you later.
Yep.
And that will be game. Alliance move on to the next round. They will be going to Seattle, at least in the wild card, but they have made it into the finals of this playoff. Wonderful showing.
We actually had some really cool team fights.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It did seem like it was a bit one-sided, but still there was like 2 or 3 team fights in this game which were actually beautiful to watch, and just in the way that they ended up happening. Of course, Alliance prevails, picking a very safe and standard lineup. The only thing that was kind of a bit of a change-up was the Rikimaru, in my opinion, but overall, the theme of what they wanted to do and the pace that they wanted, it